know what? I stood here thinking about all those messages we get every single day. Find your soulmate. Don't be alone. You need somebody. Let me tell you something. That's all noise, pure noise. I've lived both sides of the coin. I've been in relationships and I've lived alone. And let me tell you straight up, living alone is not just good, it's magnificent. It's not emptiness. It's freedom in its purest form. Look at your life right now. Every morning you wake up, that moment is yours. Every decision you make is yours. That remote control, nobody's fighting you for it. That last slice of pizza, all yours. But I'm not talking about these small things, although they matter too. I'm talking about something bigger. When you live alone, you're forced to face yourself. There's no hiding behind someone else's shadow, no using another person as your crutch. It's just you, standing tall, facing the world head on. You know what happens in relationships sometimes? People start losing themselves. They forget who they were before. What movie do you want to watch? Turns into what movie would they enjoy? Where should I eat? Becomes where they prefer to go, bit by bit, piece by piece. You start chipping away at who you really are. But living alone, that's when you truly find your voice. That's when you understand what makes you tick. You learn to fix things. You learn to handle problems. You learn that being alone doesn't mean being lonely. It means being complete. Some folks will tell you, but what about coming home to someone? I'll tell you what's better. Coming home to peace. Coming home to a space that reflects exactly who you are. Coming home to an environment where you can truly be yourself without compromise, without explanation, without apology. You see, relationships often become this game of constant negotiation. Can I do this? Should I do that? Will this upset them? Will that cause an argument? It's exhausting. Living alone, the only person you need to negotiate with is yourself. And let me tell you, that's the most important negotiation you'll ever have. Think about your personal growth. When you're in a relationship, it's like running a three-legged race. You might be ready to sprint, but you gotta match someone else's pace. Living alone, you run at your speed. You wanna learn Spanish at 3 a.m. Do it. Wanna rearrange your entire apartment at midnight? Go ahead, wanna eat breakfast for dinner. Nobody's judging. People often say, but what about support? Let me break this down for you. The strongest support system you can have is the one you build yourself. Friends who choose to be in your life, not because they have to be, but because they want to be. Who respect your choices. And most importantly, that inner strength that comes from knowing you can handle anything life throws at you. I see people rushing into, relationships because they're afraid of being alone. Afraid of what others might think. Afraid of Friday nights with no plans. But let me tell you something. Those Friday nights alone can be the most transformative moments of your life. That's when you learn to enjoy your own cup. That's when you discover your true passions. That's when you build the foundation of who you are. You know what's beautiful about living alone? By the silence. Not the empty kind of silence, but the peaceful kind. The kind where you can hear your own thoughts. The kind where you can actually listen to what your heart is telling you. No background noise of someone else's drama. No constant need to fill the space with conversations. It's money. Let's talk about money. When you live alone, every financial decision is yours. No arguing about unnecessary expenses. No compromising on your savings goals. No splitting bills with someone who has different spending habits. Your money, your rules, your future. And let's address this myth about loneliness. Being in a relationship doesn't guarantee you won't feel lonely. In fact, feeling lonely while lying next to someone, that's one of the worst kinds of loneliness there is. But when you live alone, you learn to address loneliness head on. You develop real solutions, not temporary fixes. Your career soars when you live alone, right? Because your focus is undivided. Your time is yours to invest in yourself. Want to work late. No one's waiting with dinner getting cold. Want to take that job across the country. No one's career is competing with yours. Your professional growth becomes unlimited. And health and fitness, all you. Your schedule, your meal plans, your workout routine. No one bringing home tempting junk food. No one disrupting your sleep pattern. No one's bad habits influencing yours. You're in complete control of your well-being. A personal space. Now that's something special. When you live alone, your home becomes your sanctuary. Everything in it reflects who you are. Every corner tells your story, not someone else's. The energy in your space is exactly what you want it to be. Pure, uncompromised, yours. Time management becomes an art. You master, no coordinating schedules. No waiting for someone to get ready. No sitting through TV shows you hate just to make someone else happy. Your time becomes truly yours, and you learn to use it wisely. And here's something people don't talk about enough. The relationship you develop with yourself. It becomes rock solid. You learn to trust your gut. You understand your worth. And when you know these things, you stop accepting less than you deserve. Some people will try to make you that something's wrong with you for choosing to live alone. They'll give you those looks of pity. They'll try to set you up on dates. They'll say you just haven't found the right person. But here's the truth. You've already found the right person. It's you. Living alone teaches you self-reliance. When something breaks, you fix it. When problems arise, you solve them. When decisions need to be made, you make them. This builds a kind of confidence that no relationship can give you. The freedom to pursue your interests, priceless. Want to fill your house with books? Do it. Want to turn your living room into an art studio? Go ahead. Want to practice drum solos at midnight? Get those soundproof panels up and rock on. Your space, your rules? Think about holidays and special occasions. Society puts so much pressure on having someone during these times, but when you live alone, you create your own traditions. You celebrate life on your terms. No compromising on how to spend Christmas. No arguing about whose family to visit for Thanksgiving. Your emotional growth accelerates when you live alone. Why? Because you learn to process your feelings without depending on someone else. You develop emotional intelligence. You understand yourself better. You become your own best friend. And let's talk about personal boundaries. When you live alone, you learn to set them firmly. You understand what you will and won't accept in your life. You stop making excuses for other people's behavior. Your standards rise because you know your worth. The peace of mind that comes with living alone, invaluable. No wondering if someone's being faithful. No questioning if they're really working late. No doubting their intentions. Just pure, simple trust in yourself and your decisions. Your home becomes a reflection of your mental state. Clean space, clear mind. When you live alone, you create an environment that nurtures your soul. No dealing with someone else's clutter, both physical and emotional. The skills you develop living alone make you a stronger person. Cooking, cleaning, managing finances, handling emergencies. You become capable in ways you never imagined. These aren't just survival skills. They're life mastery skills. Some people say, but what about intimacy? Let me tell you something. The most important intimacy is the one you have with yourself. Understanding your thoughts, knowing your desires, being comfortable in your own skin. That's real intimacy. Living alone gives you perspective. Do you see relationships for what they are, not what movies and society tell you they should be? You understand that adding someone to your life should multiply your joy, not divide your peace. The beauty of living alone is that it's not a permanent decision. It's not about swearing off relationships forever. It's about choosing yourself first. It's about building such a strong foundation that if you do decide to share your life with someone, it's because you want to, not because you need to. Your social life actually improves when you live alone. Why? Because you choose your interactions. Your friendships become more meaningful. Your relationships with family deepen. You connect with people because you want to, not because you're lonely. When you live alone, you learn to celebrate yourself. Your achievements, no matter how small, become victories worth acknowledging. You don't need someone else's validation to feel accomplished. The growth you experience living alone is unparalleled. Each day brings new opportunities to learn about yourself, to challenge yourself, to push your boundaries. You become your own motivator, your own critic, your own cheerleader. This isn't about being selfish. This isn't about shutting people out. This is about building yourself up so strong that nothing can knock you down. This is about creating a life so full that relationships become a choice, not a necessity. Remember this, at the end of the day, you're the one who has to live with your choices. You're the one who has to face yourself in the mirror. When you live alone, that reflection shows someone strong, someone capable, someone complete. So stand tall in your decision to live alone. Wear it like a badge of honor, because it is honorable to choose yourself. It is brave to walk your own path. It is powerful to be complete on your own. Don't let anyone tell you that you're missing out. You're not missing anything. You're gaining everything. You're gaining strength, wisdom, and dependence. And most importantly, you're gaining a deep understanding of who you are. This is your life, your space, your journey, And living alone isn't just an option, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to become the strongest, most authentic version of yourself. So take it from someone who knows. The peace you find in solitude, the strength you develop in independence, the joy you discover in self-reliance. These are priceless gifts you give yourself when you choose to live alone. Stand firm in your choice. Walk proud in your independence. Because living alone isn't just about being by yourself. It's about being yourself completely and unapologetically. And that, my friends, that is true freedom. The morning routine hits different when you live alone. That first ray of sunlight, it's your personal alarm clock. No one rushing you through your coffee time. No one dictating your breakfast choices. Just you setting the tone for your day, exactly how you want it. Ever notice how creativity flows better in solitude? Artists, writers, musicians, many created their masterpieces alone. That's no coincidence. Your mind opens up when it's not cluttered with someone else's opinions, expectations, or judgment. Smart spending becomes second nature. No impulse purchases to please another person. No compromising on quality because someone else wants to save a few bucks. Every dollar you earn goes exactly where you decide it should. Think about holidays abroad. Solo travel opens doors you never knew existed. You meet fascinating people, try new experiences, and never worry about keeping someone else entertained. Your itinerary, it's whatever catches your eye that morning. That promotion at work, you could chase it full steam ahead. Relocate to Singapore, why not? Start a midnight podcast, do it. Your career moves don't need committee approval. Those 3 a.m. thoughts, they become opportunities for self-discovery instead of relationship anxiety. Can't sleep? Turn your living room into a dance floor. Want to reorganize your entire kitchen? Nobody's there to question your timing. Physical fitness evolves naturally. Your workout schedule fits your rhythm. No waiting for a gym partner. No adjusting your routine to match someone else's fitness level. Just you pushing your limits, breaking your records. Ever tried meditation in perfect silence? That's what your mornings can be. No TV noise in the background because someone else needs it to wake up. No rushed breakfast conversations. Just pure, unfiltered peace. Technology becomes your ally, not a source of relationship drama. No arguments about phone time. No explaining your social media habits. Your screen time is yours to manage. Here's something powerful, guy. Your home reflects your energy. Walking through your front door feels like stepping into a space that radiates your essence. Every corner tells your story, not a compromised version of it. Personal rituals become sacred. Maybe you like burning sage every Sunday. Perhaps you enjoy a glass of wine while watching the sunset. These moments belong to you and tainted by someone else's skepticism. Consider your sleep quality. No one's snoring to disturb you. No fighting over blankets. No compromise on room temperature. Just pure, uninterrupted rest on your terms. Food choices. Y'all, yours want to try that new vegan diet? Go ahead. Feeling like breakfast for dinner? Why not? Your kitchen becomes your laboratory for culinary experiments without judgment. Ever notice how much money you save on pointless gifts? No more buying presents just because it's expected. No more pretending to love gifts you'll never use. Your resources go where you truly value. Think about weekends. They become mini adventures. Want to spend Saturday learning photography? Do it. Sunday feeling like a good day for a spontaneous road trip. Hit the road. No negotiations needed. Your social circle evolves naturally. You connect with people who match your energy, not just your partner's friends or their family's expectations. Every social interaction becomes a choice, not an obligation. Professional development accelerates. Evening classes. Sign up. Weekend workshops. You're there. Your time investment in yourself phases, no resistance. The home improvements happen on your schedule. Want to paint the walls at midnight? Nobody's there to complain about the fumes. Feel like rearranging furniture at dawn. The only person you wake up is you. Financial planning becomes strategic. Your retirement goals, crystal clear. Investment choices, based purely on your risk tolerance. No balancing someone else's financial philosophy against yours. The bathroom situation, always exactly how you left it. Your toiletries stay where you put them. The toilet paper rolls, how you prefer. Small things. Maybe, but they add up to daily comfort. Speaking of comfort, so I'm speaking of comfort. Yeah, your living room layout serves your needs only. Gaming setup in the dining room, why not? Home office in the kitchen, if it works for you, it works. Your digital space stays organized your way. No one messing with your Netflix recommendations. No shared passwords unless you choose to share them. Your online world remains curated just for you. Those little daily victories, they're all yours. Fix the leaky faucet, and that you were. Assemble furniture solo. Your achievement, each small success builds unshakable confidence. The best part about this lifestyle, the profound self-knowledge you gain, you learn your true likes, dislikes, strengths, and areas for growth. No outside influence clouding your self-discovery. Choosing to live alone doesn't mean choosing loneliness. It means choosing clarity. It means picking growth over comfort. It means selecting freedom over compromise. So hold your head. When people question your choice, you're not just surviving alone, you're thriving alone. You're not just existing, you're evolving. Every day, you're writing your story exactly how you want it told. Your path is unique. Your choices, they're valid. Your life, it's spectacular and it's independence. Own it, celebrate it. Most importantly, because at the end of all days, this life you built, it's authentic, it's powerful, it's yours, and that makes it absolutely perfect. Your reading habits blossom in solitude. Those books you've always wanted to devour, now they're your evening companions. Your living room transforms into a personal library. Each book a gateway to new worlds. Think about your spiritual growth. Solo living creates space for deeper connection with your beliefs. Morning prayers, meditation, or simple reflection. These moments remain pure, Look at your walls. Every picture tells your story. Not a compromise, not a shared vision, but your pure, unfiltered taste. That abstract art piece everyone questions. It speaks to your soul, and that's all that matters. Personal style. It evolves naturally. Your wardrobe reflects exactly who you are. No more keeping clothes because someone else likes them on you. Your fashion choices become true self-expression. Consider your environmental impact. Living alone lets you control your carbon footprint. Your recycling habits, your energy usage, your water conservation, all align perfectly with your values. Phone calls happen when you want them. Late night chats with overseas friends. No one complains about the timing. Early morning conference calls. Your schedule stays flexible, adaptable. Those random acts of kindness, they come from a pure place. You help others not because someone's watching, but because you choose to. Your generosity flows naturally without external pressure. Security takes on new meaning. You develop instincts, awareness, and capability. That sense of achievement when you handle situations solo, priceless. Your confidence grows with each challenge conquered. Life skills multiply rapidly. Need to change a tire? YouTube University has your back. Want to learn basic plumbing? There's a tutorial for that. Each new skill adds another layer to your independence. The seasons hit different when you live alone. Spring cleaning happens on your schedule. Summer nights can be as late as you want. Fall decorations, only what you love. Winter evenings, pure cozy solitude. Your entertainment choices evolve. Maybe you discover foreign films. Perhaps podcasts become your thing. Your tastes develop naturally, uninfluenced by anyone else's preferences. Think about your personal milestones. Each one stands as a testament to your independence. Buying your first solo home, that's your victory. Landing that dream job, your achievement alone. Now let's bring this home. Let's talk about why all this matters. You see, choosing to live alone isn't just about having your own space. It's about owning your destiny. It's about writing your story exactly how you want it written. No editors, no co-authors, just your pure, authentic narrative. Every morning you wake up, you're making a statement to the world. You're saying, I am enough. You're declaring your independence, not just from relationships, but from society's expectations, from cultural pressures, from the constant noise telling you that you need someone else to complete you. And here's the ultimate truth. This choice to live alone. It's the highest form of self-respect. It's you looking in the mirror and saying, I choose me. I believe in me. I am complete. This path you're walking, it's not just a phase. It's not a waiting room until someone comes along. It's a conscious, powerful choice to live life on your terms. It's you stepping into your power, embracing your strength, celebrating your independence. Remember this moment. Remember why you chose this path. Yeah? Remember the freedom, the growth, the peace that comes with true independence. Because years from now, you'll look back at this choice as one of the best decisions you ever made. You're not just existing in solitude. You're thriving in it. You're not just living alone. You're living authentically. And that authenticity, that's your superpower. That's your legacy. That's your truth. Stand tall in this choice. Walk proud in this path, because you're not just choosing to live alone. You're choosing to live extraordinarily. And that, my friends, that's what makes all the difference. This is your moment. This is your life. This is your choice. Own it. Celebrate it. Most importantly, live it fully, completely, and unapologetically. Because at the end of all paths, the person you spend the most time with is yourself. And make sure that person is someone you're proud to be. Make sure that person is strong, capable, and complete. And remember, you're not just surviving solo. You're mastering the art of self-sufficient living. You're not just making it work. You're making it spectacular. So here's the the independent spirit, the solo warrior, the complete individual. Here's your choices, your strength, your journey. Because living alone isn't just a lifestyle. It's your masterpiece, and you're painting it perfectly, one independent day at a time.